Good afternoon. I'm Lindsay from Philippines, or Len. So I'm here with my program officer for science, Mr. Freddy Blancoy. We are also together with Dr. Mario de los Reyes, the one who is assisting one potential global geopark in the Philippines. Just to give a short glimpse about the National Commission in our country, it is actually attached to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We are primarily, or majority of our funds are from the state government. But what we do is to engage into partnerships both with the private and public sector, and of course coordinate and cooperate with the UNESCO and its field offices as well as its partner offices, so that we could effectively promote the programs and projects of UNESCO in the Philippines. For us, we do have a Philippine development plan that basically shows the vision that we want for our country. And for the purpose of promoting the program of UNESCO Geoparks, we are thinking of highlighting the geoeducation, geoconservation, and geotourism aspect when it comes to our vision of building sustainable communities. But how do we actually address these current challenges? As what I have been mentioning during the small group meetings, in our country, we still don't have a geopark. In fact, we only have 6 World Heritage Sites inscribed, 3 biosphere reserves, and none for geoparks. But we do want to have something very soon in that program, and we hope that the one that is very much interested site right now would be able to make it once we were able to submit their nomination, the CA. Given that, while some may have a general idea of what geoparks are in our country, there is a need for us to heighten the awareness, to deepen the understanding, and for them to be able to really appreciate what geoparks mean. And maybe for us, we may need to, it may involve translation in our local dialects or language for this to really be imbibed and understood at the grassroots level. And if we would be successful in that aspect, then this nomination for the Philippines' first ever global geopark, which would be driven by an empowered community, would really be something that is realizable in the near future. In terms of ways forward, we have to first build the capacity of the Philippine National Commission and its strategic partners. That's why we're very happy with this training, because at least we're no longer zero in terms of building capacity for geoparks promotion or the program implementation. But even if 2 of us were able, or 3 of us were able to attend the training, we are really hoping to be able to effectively cascade the significant learnings in this training to our own partners and especially to communities. To also move this forward, we need to institute the interim committee on geoparks, because right now we don't have our national committee for geoparks. But as a national commission, we can have the authority, or we could designate a certain subcommittee and actually name it a committee for global geoparks, and we will lodge it under our Philippine NatCom science sector. Also, as NatCom and its partners could, maybe we could discuss them to them in the next few months, we will be doing awareness raising session. In fact, in our plan for the year, we do allocated time as well as resources for awareness raising seminars and workshops, not just in the main cities, but especially on those remote areas, but where we have studied in the past, have really deep interest when it comes to being part of the UNESCO programs and projects. So maybe we should now start with this awareness raising sessions. In that way, we will be able to know who among the communities that are interested and who are the champions that we could really engage. Because as I have also been mentioning or citing in our small group discussions, it is easy for us to start, but what if, who will be in charge of sustaining it? And how would we ensure that not only a few people will be in it? Because this really has to be a multi-stakeholder effort. So they have to be willing, they have to be nurturing, and of course, very much empowered for this to really work. And the next, we have to provide the necessary support to geopark sites and communities through partnerships and networking, both at the international and local level. By this also, we can't just pinpoint this by ourselves. We do have to conduct additional studies. Maybe we could even do revalidation of some sites that we have already went to before, just to be able to understand more what specific support we could extend or our partners could extend to these sites or communities or potential geopark sites. Lastly, we already have a communication plan, but admittedly, it focuses more on the World Heritage side, the Man Advisory Program, and the Intangible Cultural Heritage. So what Freddie and I would be doing with the help also of Dean Mario de los Reyes is for us to be able to update our communication plan and ensure that the geoparks aspect is very much embedded or included in this plan. And once this plan is all set and approved by our principals, we would be actively promoting this through our partners and various channels. So that's all for the Philippines. Thank you very much.